Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. We have another Keqing guide. Now for this one, I did finally build the full thunderfury set, almost how I wanted it. I do have decent subs, and for this one, I farmed for like a week. I got literally every single element possible. I had so many more. I have like 30 of these. I got HP, attack, physical, geo, animal, hydro, everything other than electro. So this was the only attack piece I got that wasn't all 4 stats terrible. So it's basically what I ended up with. But ideally, if you do get lucky, you want electro damage on this and you want critical rate, critical damage. Make sure you do that. And for this one as well, if you have a black sword from the battle pass, you can build this piece critical damage and your Keqing's damage will spike enormously. Because right now, I'm only running 66 by 100. It's actually pretty bad, especially for Keqing. When you ascend her, you do get extra critical damage. So having only 100 is pretty bad, so I definitely need to get my hands on the black sword. Hopefully there's a way to get it in the future. But anyways, let me just talk about a sword tier list since I'm here. You're probably wondering why am I using Aquila Favonia while I'm using an Electro set. Well, this is basically like a sword tier list. I'll make sure to put it on the screen when I'm recording this video. The best sword for the Electro Keqing set as of this moment is the black sword. The second one, you'll want a Lion's Roar with I don't know if one refinement can match up to the Aquila Favonia. I don't think so. But with 2 or 3 refinements, I think it's safe to say that it is better than the Aquila. But third place, we do have the Favonia and the other 5-star sword. And the rest are just potential good swords for her. I haven't tested those out yet, but you can just mess around and see what's best. A lot of people did pick up the black sword though, so if you do want to run electro damage Keqing, you should be alright. I had to pick the Serpent Spine because my Diluc did not have a single good longsword. But anyways, make sure you level up your talents. I will say this every single video because so many people forget to level up their talents. I do need to get some Mora, and tomorrow I'll be able to farm these as well to get a level 8. Super excited about. Oh yeah, so for the last video I did make a Keqing physical damage guide. Now a lot of people told me that Bloodstain is better, and yes it is for a physical damage pure set. But the thing is, if you use the Bloodstain set, you can only do physical damage. Your electro damage is basically useless. Your ult and your E will still do no damage. With the Gladiator set, you'll still do around 7 to 8k damage with your abilities, which is still really good. Well, the Bloodstain, they're basically useless. There's no point to even use your abilities. So I think Gladiator is still better. It will decrease your damage, with your physical damage, but I think your total damage will still be better. Alright, let's talk about team building. Now there is another video I did of this as well. I personally use Keqing, Venti, Sucrose, and Chi-Chi. Quick little edit, I started talking about my team when I was recording this and I got a little carried away. I didn't really explain to you guys how to build the teams with Keqing. So basically, since she's the main electro damage DPS, you want something to do an elemental reaction with her, whether that's cryo, pyro, or even hydro. You want to pick one and focus on it. You can merge elemental reactions with Venti to help combine those elemental reactions. You can also use Sucrose. She doesn't do it as well, but she does do it if you don't have Venti. You also need a healer at all times. This isn't very important at world level 5 and under, but when you get to 6 and even higher, you definitely need at least one healer on your team. And you guys don't have to focus too much on having these elemental bonuses. You just basically want to have a good team. So a good team would be Keqing, Faisal. Let's say I want to do jangling because I like Overload, and I'll throw in Barbara or Noelle. That team works perfectly fine. But yeah, just a quick little tip, just to know how to build teams. And yeah, back to the video. And for that reason is I use Keqing as a main DPS. You don't really want two main DPS with Keqing since her cooldown time is so low. And for Chi-Chi, you always want a healer, and Cryo Electric is fine. Also, I use Sucrose to gather them up and do AoE damage, and also Venti, same reason as that. And I also get the animal buff, which is really cool. Alright, I couldn't really find a good place to showcase her very well. I did find this floor 10 of the Abyss, so we're gonna be testing her here. Now there's not gonna be insane like 30k damage like you see in other videos, but she will be able to do a lot of consistent damage. You don't really want to be using her all the time on the field, but I just want to show you that you can basically have this electro damage up all the time. My physical damage still does a ton, even though I wasn't trying to focus on it. That's probably going to be from my sword. So my E ability is doing around 10k damage combined with the initial slash and throwing it. Let's do some more fights over here. And if you guys didn't know, apparently I was watching Sekapoko's stream, and apparently lightning is the best counter to fire because of the overload, I'm guessing, which really surprised me. So that's cool. Keep in mind this is world level 6. Alright, I knew I'll try to find this fire boss. I'm probably not going to be able to one-turn it. If you have the black sword, you can probably one-turn this, but the Aquila Favonia is just a lot weaker than it potentially can be. Still doing amazing physical damage. Alright, so you can still pretty much one-turn it. But yeah, if you guys do have the black sword, you will see a huge increase in damage. I'm just pretty much making this video to let you know how to build Keqing, and I will also show a tier list on the screen. In my opinion, what I think is the best sets for Keqing. And also, I heard a lot of people talking about this set. I do have a pretty good parts because I've been farming Thunderfury for so long. The Thunderfury set. I have some pretty nice pieces, really good feather, and pretty much what I need. I don't have Electro piece for this one either. Very unfortunate that I couldn't get either of them with all the runs that I did. But either way, if you guys do want to see a Thunderfury on the Keqing, I will build her. I'm currently working on the Luke, so you most likely see a guide for that next. Let me know what you guys think about Keqing, and if you think the tier list needs some changing. I do keep an open mind for that sort of stuff, so yeah, that's gonna be it for me, and peace out.